Well, topping our skinny headlines this morning, Ronda Rousey's breakdown on Ellen.
In an interview that aired yesterday, the former UFC champion admitted that she took her brutal loss to Holly Holm last November much harder than anyone could have suspected.
In the medical room, and I was like down in the corner. I was sitting in the corner, and I was like, what am I anymore if I'm not this? And I was literally sitting there and like thinking about killing myself. And that exact second, I'm like, I'm nothing. I'm like, what do I do anymore? And no one gives a shit about me anymore without this. And to be honest, I looked up and I saw my man, Travis, was standing there, and I was looked up at him, and I was just like, I need to have his babies. I need to stay alive.
Rousey continues to recover from her injuries and is expected to return to the octagon in November. And she tells Ellen that, I want to fight Holly. I want to beat her and make everything right again.
You don't think about how serious these athletes take their sport, and suicide, that's very serious.
And I got to tell you, she posted a photo of her appearance on Ellen on her Instagram, and I was looking at some of the 3,000 comments. People are hateful. There was a lot of haterade against her.
But she was on Ellen. I love Ellen.
Yes.
And Ellen handled that so beautifully.
She did. They both did. Next, to a couple of actors making headlines.
Ryan Reynolds crashed Hugh Jackman's press junket for Eddie the Eagle, grabbing the interviewer's chair and, of course, asking only the most important questions.
Do you ever age?
Not since 2008.
You're gorgeous. You're a two-time Tony winner. You're an Oscar-nominated actor. Now, how much of Hugh Jackman's immense success is raw talent, and how much is just advantageous bone structure?
Thank you. Coming from Sexiest Man Alive, 2012?
10.
10. Oh, we both
08? Yeah.
We're 08.
We're the old, yeah. We're the old model.
Pretty funny.
I'm gonna
Who's
open this up
hotter?
to a few fan questions.
It's a tie.
First one comes
It's a
Come
tie.
on.
No, it's a tie. But I am partial to Hugh Jackman, I do have to say.
Okay, so he's your hall pass. All right, the two former Sexiest Men Alive title holders, by the way, continue to gush over each other, and who wouldn't? In recent weeks, they've engaged in a public feud over their comic book characters, Deadpool for Ryan and Wolverine, of course.
And next to a Valentine's Day love message turning very wrong.
Yeah, talking about Vanessa Hudgens and her actor boyfriend, Austin Butler, apparently thought it would be cute and a nice idea to do this. Scrawl their names into one of the nation's most treasured rock formations of the National Forest in Sedona, Arizona, and then, of course, sharing it with millions of followers on social media.
The problem here, though, the federal officials, they call this vandalism. No charges have been filed yet, but there is an investigation underway. The penalty could be a fine of up to $5,000, even 6 months in jail. Folks, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go to the Lincoln Memorial and carve your name on Lincoln's foot.
To the Statue
Not
of
a good
Liberty.
idea. Finally, hello, it's not me.
22-year-old Eleanor Hellborg of Sweden insists she didn't see it at first until people started mistaking her on social media for Adele. And check it out, the side-by-side comparison. So that's Hellborg on the left and Adele on the right.
And with the hair and makeup, they're virtually, look at this,
I can't
indistinguishable from each other, except perhaps for Adele's more pronounced eyebrow arch and the subtle cleft in her left chin.
And while she may have adopted Adele's signature pale lips and dark cat eyes as far as her voice, she's no superstar, she says, in that department.
Good to know.